on bricks, Knox finest.
What's up, y'all? He is I and I am him. The Seventh Letter Podcast. Welcome. This is part 2 of my episode with Octane. I just wanted, it's a very, very, very long episode because we just couldn't stop chopping it up. You know? It was like we went through like the history and I had to find a way to kind of abbreviate it, you know? So this episode right here is about, I guess, our time with the Scrilla Squad and like the whole situation and how it it was a very, very enjoyable process. Some of the funnest times I ever had in my life. And I feel like it's worth talking about because I enjoyed it, man. You know, I grew up a lot there because I got to see like somebody who was on and how he carried himself, and Money Malc, how he carried himself and how he really put it down for us, man, and gave us opportunity to go out there and shine. I ain't got nothing but respect for the brother. I didn't do nothing but gain something from that process. So it was cool. This episode means a lot to me because it's real cool that after all these years, and even though we don't talk every day, the love is still there. So I hope y'all enjoy the episode. As for this week, it's been very, very hectic for me. I've been working, but I've been upholding my end of the bargain. I've been working out every day. I've been reading. I've been doing homework. Actually, this week for school, it was my turn to be the lead. Basically, we have to read a journal and basically do like an executive summary of it, and everybody else has to read it and add and take from what you put up there. So it's strenuous. It's a little bit harder than I thought, you know. Actually, my practicum at the hospital that I'm doing that I'm shadowing at, I was talking to my preceptor, and he just kind of gave me some game, you know, about, you know, how far I can take this master's degree and what I should do to go even further. And I know I tell you guys every week to chase your dreams and follow them and go after them with reckless abandon and do this and do that. And sometimes I don't always see that in myself. And when he talked to me, he talked up. And I was like, you know, for real? And he was like, yeah, man, that's what I see for you. You know, like, you probably can go far. You'll be a nurse manager, maybe even director. But if you really want to be like a CFO and really, really go get it, man, like, this is what you have to do. And I was like, for real? Like, that's what you see? And he's, yeah, man, that's what I see. Like, and I'm like, I didn't even see that in myself. You know, so when I say that, it's really, really the people you keep around you. If they ain't building you, yo, I don't think you need to be there, man. And I'm really like slowly realizing that. And that's no slight to the people that I surround myself with, but I didn't necessarily have access to people that was doing that. And you got to put yourself in a position to have access to those people, yo. So all I want you to do is follow your dreams. I'm going to even take that advice myself. I love my sweater because it was Valentine's Day last week, and me and my wife were so busy we weren't able to do nothing. So we're going to go for dinner. And not that I have a white one, but my black wife makes me smile, you know, and it looks like slime to me, but that's hilarious, you know. But yo, man, if it wasn't for, and she always, when I told her this, she says, I always tell you that. And you know how you think like your wife and your friends and your mom and your dad, they're supposed to say, yeah, you special, you're smart, you're this, you're that. And you're like, yeah. Listen, if anybody tells you that, believe them. They look at you every day. They know what you are. You know, and I should have believed her when she told me that. I probably would have reached a little higher. I went to the doctor's office. I told him I'm getting my master's degree in nursing. He said, why don't you try med school? And I looked at him like he was crazy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? People been trying to tell me for years and years and years my potential, and I just keep on saying what I'm saying, telling everybody else to go chase their dreams and be the best them they can be, and I ain't even doing it. It's fucking crazy, yo. It's crazy, and I don't understand why I'm this way. But this shit is about to stop today. So get right and get left, man, for real. Because I'm going for mine, man. Yo, water your plants, yo. Water them shits. Take care of yourself. Do what you got to do, man, because every day I'm learning, man. I am 42 years old, yo. I'm 42 years old, and I'm fully realizing what I can be. When I should have been on this, because people have been telling me forever. I remember we went to my cousin Melissa's funeral. Rest in peace, my sweetheart. And my Aunt Pat, she went up to my wife. She was my girlfriend at the time. And she said, you got a good man. He ain't doing nothing but what we already knew he was. He ain't nothing but what we knew he always been. And I'm like, and that shit made me cry because this is like one of the elders in my family. And I'm like, this is what Mima said. This is what she said. This is what she meant the whole time while I was out there acting like a fucking nutcase. You know? Take care of yourself, y'all. Believe in yourself. Because I just found out this week that I don't believe in myself as much as I think I do. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Octane, G's from Bricks. Check it out.
But it was all right. Like, we was good. We was good, yeah.
Yeah, niggas won 4 battles. Nobody got touched the last one.
Nobody got touched until the last one. That's it. It was all good until like the real lights was on. But outside, we was too deep. Niggas didn't want to fuck. Nigga, number one, we was all looking crazy, looking grimy. And you ain't know who. Niggas probably thought we was strapped up because we was outside, you know, in other niggas' hood. We all in New York.
Well, you know, I ain't gonna say who, but you know, 2 of them definitely was.
I know.
You know.
I know. But it was all love. Like, nobody got fucked up. Niggas shook at the end. We laughed, got drunk, ate some food, went home. Came back the next day, made some more music. Simple as that. That's the dope shit about the Piff album. It was the best. It was the best. All right, so Scrilla Squad. Scrilla Squad's over, right?
Before it was a
not Scrilla Squad. First line's over.
It was an album before Scrilla Squad.
What's that?
Remember the CDS album?
Oh yeah.
That's what kind of transition to Scrilla Squad, because I was over there.
That's right. And I came back again.
Yeah, it was me and Cindy and just one.
Fucking drew me in. You drew me back in. Because there's nothing. That's why I stay away from your ass. That's probably why you ain't see me. Because every time I come back, I'm like, this is my nigga. I know this nigga gonna make me. He gonna push me, and I'm gonna get good, and I'm gonna start loving this shit again. So I'm just gonna call this nigga twice a year. Fuck this shit. I don't want to fucking do it because it sucks me in. I was done, dog. I was done. Then all of a sudden, niggas like, yeah, we gonna shoot a video in the studio. We gonna do this. You got it. And Malc there. You know, Malc moving around. So we in there, we do 2 songs or something like that, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? We do like
for Scrilla, you talking Scrilla Squad, CDS, we got a whole fucking album. We got a whole album.
Right. But it started with me and you. We just did like 2 songs.
It was me, you, and Sin.
Sensational was there. I'm gonna get Sin on this joint too. But Sin said he wanted to be on the 4th episode, but I just didn't do it yet because I was trying to figure out how to incorporate music. But this was what I'm gonna do now. I like this conversation a lot. Yeah, we did This Ain't My Wife.
That's when I was beefing with my baby mother too. I think that was probably some of our most. That music had a lot of subject matter. I feel the CDS music, because you got to think the type of person you are, the type of person Sinner is. A lot of that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was going through with their baby mother at that time.
Yeah. Shit, nigga. I had baby mama drama. My son is 16 next week for 15 years.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. That's
nigga. Yeah, I guess you had just felt it at that point. But yeah, shit is never good over there.
Yes, is what kind of birthed Scrilla Squad. Because I remember Malc hearing something me and you did. Then I was like, then that's when me, you, and Malc did the main ingredient. No, we did our own ingredient.
We did the ingredient. We did that. That's your song, right? She said she liked the fuck with some Tupac.
And then he got on it. But
Right.
that wasn't the first record we did together. I think the first record was You and Me.
You and me.
Oh,
You and
nah. You know what it
Nah,
was?
nigga, it was
Nah, because
you
it was
could
on
be
my
a baller, might be a little bit taller.
Something from the top.
Yeah.
Shit, like, yeah, because
Yeah.
that was on my mixtape. That was the first joint
It
we did
was?
together.
It was?
That was on my first Determined to Make the Haters Hate. That's on
I
there.
didn't know that. I didn't know that. Because I don't even have that song no more, but I remember that.
Yeah,
And
that's
we did a joint with we did damn, what the fuck was that? I go hard. Did that nigga
Yeah. I remember that. But that was just me and you. That was he on? Malc was on that show?
From
yeah, he
here
was
on
on that.
out, call me Hair on Mouth, cause I'm dope, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that ever came out on anything.
It didn't, but we did those two songs, me, you, and Mouth that day.
Yeah, the same day.
Yeah. Then we did Get Your Issue 2 weeks later. I can't now niggas like we down, you wanna be down? I said, yeah, and I wrote like 10 songs in one fucking day. I came back fully loaded. Nigga.
Yeah, I remember Malc was like, yo, bro, dope as hell. Like, you think you wanna be down? I said, yeah, I don't see why not. Because at that time, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the way that shit was presented to niggas, I thought, like, hell yeah, niggas want to be down. This is the moment niggas been waiting for their whole fucking life, nigga. Like,
we did.
Yeah,
right,
so like,
Scrilla Squad came around, right?
Hmm.
What's your favorite? I can't hold up. Before I even go there, I will never had, I would say I would compare it to the Piff, but I never had so much fucking fun making an album than the first Scrilla Squad mixtape. That shit was so fucking fun. It was so fucking cold in that studio. It was freezing.
The first two were fun.
The Get Familiar With Us was exceptionally just more fun than I ever had in my life. It was so hilarious.
Yeah,
it was cold
it was so
together.
It was so many. You got to think Haas in there, Cracky, June, Scark. Like, it was just.
It was really sessions with 10 big. And the funny thing about Scrilla Squad, it's no little niggas. Everybody's big as hell. Like, nobody's little, yo. Like, the smallest nigga was probably Scark and Sin. The smallest nigga.
With the nigga photo at Sid to him that day they came in, he's like, yo, y'all niggas look like a football team.
For real, we was big as hell. That's why nobody never fucked with us wherever we went, yo. It was just these niggas was all 6 foot, big as hell. And if they was under 6 feet, they was big as hell. It was just big niggas. Yeah, I never had so much fun, yo. That shit was so fucking, I just laughed. I used to fucking do nothing but that, yo. I used to stay at the studio all night long, sleep to 10, write raps, wait for Sin to come pick me up and come back. Do it again.
That's all niggas did. Niggas was in there cooking, having fun. Like, it was a lot of good times during that time, man. My favorite, favorite Scrilla Squad joint is like crazy, bro. Like,
what is it? All right, so do album. Get Familiar With Us. What's your favorite song on the list? Get Familiar With Us.
The intro.
The intro? Scrilla Squad, huh?
The intro.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
That you what's up, nigga? You're nothing like me. I'm 245.
I just listened to that last week. It's a beast of it.
Oh my, yo.
Yeah. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. And I was just introducing niggas, yo. I think, yo, you know what I like? The song that I like the most? I like that fucking Sin solo song. I hadn't heard it in years, yo, and that nigga was just spilling on that joint, yo.
Listen, I told Sin the other day his album came out ahead of his time. Like, Sin album in the climate today would be a fucking classic.
I swear, yo. I swear to God.
Sin's album in today's climate would be a classic.
Swear to God, yo. And you know what's so crazy, yo? My fucking B Maddox used to be like, yo, that nigga Sin hard. He used to always say that. Like, that nigga Sin be spitting. I'm like, what? All right, that's what it is. That's what it is. Cause Sin was he was down Murderer's Row, yo. Like, it was just too many. And I don't think he found like his he was too much of a individual like artist to like fit in with his voice. It just didn't. It would get lost in all of the different personality. He hadn't found what he was yet, and then he put out his solo album, and I fucked with it because me and Sin used to be in there all. He just didn't put the songs that I wanted on there. That's all. I swear to God, he should have put "Come Around the World with Me" on there, yo. I swear to God, he should have put that on there. That shit was so dope.
He didn't put the Bonita Applebum joint in there either, did he?
I don't think so. It's a couple joints that he should have put on there, and he just made a dark album. But but I know why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. When I Sarah had passed away, so I get it. Why it was so dark. It could have been like a little bit more. I like I like the songs he make about love. I like the songs that when he bugging, because Sin is a funny nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you can hear that in his verses. You know, like I wish. But I was listening to the song "Searching," and that shit was dope as hell. That's like my favorite song on the album. Like at this point in my life, this stage in my life. I also like the song. It reminds me of a girl just like you. Same complexion and the ass just like you. All the same, and ain't no telling what all these girls. I like that song.
Oh, that was on the
Get Familiar With Us.
Yeah.
I like that song, and I like of course I like TheGreenTeam. Oh, matter of fact, that's the first time a girl sang my song right.
Yeah, that's what
that's the first time. And all she said was "Green Tea."
Now, so then.
that might be job, bro. That beat is just retarded.
Yeah, Scrilla Squad, ho. Yeah, that's my shit.
You know what else I like because of my verse. Nothing against the rest of y'all. That verse was tough, but Gun in the Party, I loved my verse on that.
I don't remember what album I was on.
That was on the first one.
Get familiar with it?
Gun in the Party. He was
I don't remember that joint. I gotta listen. I gotta check that out. Okay, I remember that joint. I do.
You know another. I like this album. This mixtape's a classic. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I don't care.
Familiar with us?
Why does my girl think that shit? That was my
song. Was dope too. That song was dope too. Cause he did Bakery Boy too, and Bakery Boy.
Nah, that was the second album.
No, he did another song. P was on that album.
P.
Yeah. Oh. P. Oh, that song was dope. Yeah. Poppo was a dope solo artist, yo.
Yeah. After that was Real Niggas Back in Style. My favorite. On Real Niggas is Back in Style. America's Nightmare, The Massacre, Shooters. I'm bugging.
Shooters. Damn, remember that? You know why, y'all? Yeah, I got to get a background story on that album because I think Links or somebody said like, "Yo, Rado better than G."
Listen. No, it was. I remember this because it wasn't even that. It was Haas was like after the first one, he's like, "Yeah, everybody just keep asking who this nigga Rado is." And he was like, "Don't hear my verses."
What? Yeah, I don't like that shit, yo. I don't know why. You know, and it's sad, yo. Why can't I be happy for a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because I know that it's not like he said some bullshit nigga was better than me either. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the best rappers I ever met in my life. So I don't even know why that shit upset me so bad. But all I know is that whole album, I did not sit down when I wrote the whole fucking album. I started standing in the studio later.
You and Poppo was trying to prove something.
Yeah. Because me and Papa was in there. We used to stay in there all night. Matter of fact, we did Shooter Hook and we did Scrilla Squad Soldier Hook the same night.
Yeah. That was. I feel like you was already. I mean, I guess in my eyes, I didn't feel like I knew what you was doing, but I felt like you didn't need to do it. So I didn't. But more so for me, I felt like it was Poppo's coming out party. Like
Right.
I mean, I definitely felt like I definitely had the third best overall performance on the mixtape.
I was gunning for you. I
feel like that's neck and neck with Malc, and that's only because Malc didn't step on every record.
Yeah, man.
But I definitely feel like
I'm necking. I'm off. That was my goal. I already knew what time it was. You knew what time it was because I wasn't sitting down when I was writing. Once I'm up, I'm just every song. If it's songs I didn't even have to go that hard on. I didn't even have to, but I just felt like, nah, these niggas got to hear me because I'm getting overpowered by this nigga's powerful voice, and I gotta spit. And then from there, I just started just trying to just out rap every song. It was a joint we did one time. I think Lucas was on the record. It's like a record, like I don't know, but
wasn't it his record? We got on his record, I think.
Was it? I know I was trying to kill him too. like everybody, I was trying to kill everybody. All right, so the next album, Get Familiar With Us. Then it was Real Niggas Back in Style.
We did solo records after that.
All right, solo records. All right, what's the next one? What's the next? Oh, on the next one.
We Back Winning.
What song?
Incredibles.
Oh yeah. I honestly, to this day, I honestly think that's like the best Scrilla Squad song in my opinion. Because all I can think about is that performance. The first time we performed it, it was just so
at the cave in North.
Yes, and that album got Lord Willing.
Yeah, Millionaire. That's what I just said, Millionaire.
Yeah, that song, and it got that's another.
That album had more substance. That probably had the most substance out of all three of them.
Yeah, because Many Styles
had Millionaire. That had that. Where would you go from here?
Yeah, Many Styles came. Many Styles kind of force you in that direction.
Yeah.
Many Styles force you there because he ain't gonna rap about no dumb shit. So he gonna force you over there. I was kind of happy. That was a great addition to it. He just was just a little bit more mature, you know, and as far as an artist, because he was more of an individual and he was more, I guess he was more developed. I wouldn't go as far as lyricism, but I think he was just more comfortable in his skin than we was. Because Many Styles, the rapper, is exactly that nigga when he walked next to you. You know what I'm saying? G's from Bricks is a character. I'm not really like that. I'm not that savage nigga like that.
Many Styles and Ross is the same person.
Exactly. They are the same. So he was more, that's him. If you sit down and have a conversation with Many Styles, that nigga's gonna talk to you like it's business. It's all business. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. I always been a Wise Air fan. That was my nigga. I love that boy, man. I gotta holler at him. All right. And the last album is our 10-day album that we did for House.
No room forever.
Yeah. What's your favorite song on that one? I was thinking about using Vixen from that album as like an intro.
Famous.
That's a dope joint.
You know, one of my favorite joints is, I'm not even on the record. Polo Boys.
Polo from
and Feeling, not necessarily the whole Feeling Like record, but Poppo's verse on Feeling Like.
Yeah.
Poppo's verse on Feeling Like is probably one of the best verses on the album.
Yeah, Poppo's a star, man. Poppo's a star. Even his verse on The Incredibles, I be thinking about, I just start cracking up. I'm Dick. She makes sure she fit me in a schedule.
Wow. Bring the horns out.
Oh man, that shit was great.
It's like Poppo's the same as, I would say, like a Wise, like Poppo is P. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's why cool. I'm fucking bitches. I'm not.
That's it. Fuck bitches again, money, huh? You talk, and yo, honestly, I called that nigga on the phone like maybe a couple months ago, and because I think he had like a wedding. Matter of fact, when y'all had like the wedding for him, and I called him, and he was telling me how, like, yo, what you doing? Like what you, yo, man, I can't stop eating. So I'm like, yo, what you be eating? Yo, I eat McDonald's every day. I'm like, then bitch, that's what's it. but just talking to him, it just remind me of like how like listening to his songs and talking to him is like really the same nigga, like the same nigga. That's why it's funny. Like Wonder, that's why Wonder. It be a lot of niggas when I was rapping and niggas is like, yo, I don't really like that nigga. I'm like, yo, that nigga dope. Because when you're an artist, you don't really understand how hard it is to be an artist, how to make a song. Because I'm like, that nigga that's rapping, that's really this crazy ass nigga. That's how he be like this.
He's not making none of this shit up.
None of this shit up. None of this shit up, yo. Sipping man and shit. Like he's not making none of this shit up, yo. That's him. So yeah, that's respect. All right, man. 2 more questions, man, and we out. Listen, what's your favorite G's from Bricks verse?
I have one. I have a favorite G's from Bricks song.
What's that?
Arguably, to me, this is one of the best songs ever made.
In life?
BPA.
Wow. What is it?
BPA.
BPA. All right, yeah.
Pussy ass.
Oh. Rest in peace, D-Mob. That was my nigga joint, yo.
That's the story, like, it was like, because it was like the song, like, if you know it's crazy, people hear the title and probably think they have no idea what the record is.
Word, yo.
You know what I'm saying? They have no idea.
Like
it's a message in it and everything. Like, I think that's one of your dopest, not even yours. I think that's just one of the dopest records ever made.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, yo, about that record, yo. Now, you know I don't smoke weed, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you remember, like, you know, when we were learning how to make songs and when I started singing on hooks and stuff, but I never done a bridge or nothing before. And I was fucking with this chick across the hall from me, this married lady. And to be honest, don't fuck with no married people, you'll get killed because I'm married now. But she used to like to smoke, so I'll bring the weed over, And I remember like laying down, Aaron was playing the game, and I laid down and I hit my head hard as hell on the edge of my bed. Bang! And Aaron just laughing like, yo, that shit got you high as hell. I'm like, yeah, because I don't smoke. But I just remember playing that beat and I was hearing every string chord. That's why, ain't it funny how time flies by. And I'm on the floor. I had just hit my fucking head, yo. Time cause all this nigga wanted just get to dance. Sorry if I offended you. Move kind of fast. That's how that shit came up. I was on the floor. I had just hit my head. That's when I came up with that shit. And the shit actually came out how I wanted it to come out. You know what I'm saying? PPA is a song about a girl that lived in my building that was my friend, was everybody's friend, but she had started like having sex early and she ended up catching the virus and dying. And I made a song about it. And for some reason, the rappin'est ass niggas love that song. It's not even like to be honest, the fact that you just said that just right there explains. Like, I don't know what people like about that song. My nigga D-Mob, rest in peace, yo. Rest in peace, D-Mob. That nigga loved that fucking song, yo. I don't know what it was. I just remember when I made it, I was high, and I don't have too many songs like that.
You was rapping, but you wasn't like. It's just like you said, like how a wise is wise, like a P is unapologetically P. Like you was unapologetically yourself on that. Like you wasn't trying. It wasn't about I'm trying to out rap a nigga. I'm trying to have the most bars. Like I'm really about to sit here and open up and tell y'all some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never like you stepped on a record and you couldn't rap. So like the rapping was always going to be top notch. Right. The fact that you just put it in a story form with the singing and the beat was like. The beat was kept like that shit was it's just a vibe. That whole record's a vibe. Like,
yo, man, I love music so much, man. It's like it's probably one of the only things in my life that you can use for any situation. Making music was after I knew I wasn't going to the NBA anymore. music in a sense was still that sense of competition where it was just murderer's row. Like, but it's also like a team. Like, I love being in a group. I like being a solo artist because you get to, do different things. But being in a group, like, those will be my brothers forever. Rado, Wonder, Poppo, Sin, Mini Styles, Money Malc, June Marley, Haas, Scark. They'll be my brothers forever. All the people that I met, the groups that I was a part of, Just One, See.Francis, AP, Script, Focus, all these people, they're my brothers. They aren't my friends. Like, I see them, and it's hugs, it's love. Like, they came to my graduation party when I graduated nursing school. Like, these are my brothers. And that's something that you don't get. If you're not on a team, you'll never understand that camaraderie. You'll never understand that walking away from something. Then when you see them, it's like just a overwhelming feeling of just love and respect and everything. So when we talk about this music and the history, man, it really brings me back to a place of just pure happiness. And I really didn't appreciate it while I was in it because I was getting older. And I just realized that I wasn't going to be a rapper anymore. So that shit drives you crazy. Imagine having a dream for so many years. All these years you got this dream. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a rapper. This is all I have. This is all I want. Like, I didn't work, yo. I had little bullshit jobs here and there that'll keep me afloat while I'm chasing this dream. But I was a rapper. That's just what I did every day. 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm out. I go home, wake up and write, then come back. If I go to work, I'm writing at work. If I'm in school, I'm writing at school. Like, this is what I did. I put the hours in. So when we talk about it, man, it just kind of just inspires me, man. And it makes me want to, like, listen to the old stuff and shit, maybe even pick up a pen again someday. But it would definitely be different. I'm a little bit older. I ain't got no business rapping about the shit I was rapping about at this age. You know what I mean? I just really, really enjoyed this conversation. You'll definitely see Octane again because he's one of those people that you could talk music with because he really knows music. He listens to it. This is what he does. He was a child prodigy. He been doing this music thing. He plays instruments, like, if you ever been in a studio with somebody that's elite, you feel it. Like, all right, this nigga's crazy. He's dope. When I'm in the studio when I used to be in the studio with See.Francis, I think the last time I went to the studio, maybe four years ago, and See.Francis came through, Rado's studio. It was him, me, I think Hotep Jesus came through, Wonder came through, and we just created. And it was like, the shit was like, we ain't miss a beat. We just was in there bugging like, this shit's super dope. That shit make you, and then that they trying to kill you on a verse. So even though you ain't been writing like you used to, you still gotta fucking come with it because they don't care. They gonna eat you. It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Like, I really love music, man. Like I said, I think I'm gonna move into the direction of just talking about music because it's clean. It isn't cheap. I don't want to do things for views. Like, I see the YouTube views, but the podcast is doing a lot better than the YouTube. And that's fine, but I'm still going to drop the gems because I think I'm handsome and I want you to see this beautiful face. Because I'm out here and I'm doing what I said I was going to do. And so will you. Believe in yourself. Even if you don't really feel it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Like, fuck it. Do it. Just believe. Like, yo, just believe, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just believe. Just do what you say you're going to do and keep on doing it. And keep on doing it. Because that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to reach for my dreams. And so will you. If you keep watching this podcast and you see me still talking this shit in 6 months, you better be on it because I'm on mine. I'm going to spank your legs, man. I'm going to spank your thighs. For real, man. We going to get our dreams, man. I'm out. Check out the episode. Next episode coming on Monday. I still ain't get this number system down yet. I've been doing this shit for a month. Let's go. Let's start from scratch. 5. I love y'all. Thanks for the support. See y'all next time.